Welcome to the Good Karma Sportfishing Podcast. I'm your host, Captain Ryan Van Fleet. So I woke up this morning and I realized it was my 2-year anniversary with the Seakeeper 2. I saw it, you get those weird feeds that remind you nowadays, and you don't want to be reminded of some, but you get reminded of some. But anyways, it's 2 years. Would I go back and change things? Would I get another Seakeeper? Yes, I would. I wouldn't change anything. Melinda and I were laughing this morning. There was a lot of drama with getting the Seakeeper. It's just too much. And Melinda laughs. She says that's why she's meditates a lot now, because it was crazy. It took 6 weeks. It was one of the first. I think it was one of I have a Seakeeper 2, and it was one of the first 10 off the assembly line. And Seakeeper wanted to make sure it was perfect. So it got delayed, and my boat sat. It was just kind of a major pain in the ass, but I had to bite the bullet for 6 weeks with the business, and I lost some business. I lost actually quite a bit of business waiting for the Seakeeper, but would I go back and do it again? Yes, I would. But there was a lot of drama with it, but with anything else that's new, don't expect things to. Love the Seakeeper. It's just a great product. So, dog days of summer. Lots and lots of schoolies. We're going to probably see this here for another few weeks. But who knows, Mother Nature may surprise us here, but for the past 2 years it's been the pattern. Last year the big fish didn't show up till almost August, right after mini season, or around that time period. And when they showed up, they were big. So, something to look forward to. We just got to get through the dog days of summer. Do something else, man. Do something else. Plenty of different types of fishing to do. It may not be what you want, but now's a good time to learn and do something different. But if catching small schoolies is your thing, that's your thing. Like I said, anytime you're fishing, it's all good, guys. It's all good, no matter what you want to do. But when I say it's time to go dolphin fishing, it's time to go dolphin fishing, okay? And when you start seeing me catch some larger dolphin on my Instagram, then you can give me a call and we can look at going. Now, as far as my bookings go, I'm booked all the way through, I think it's August 15th right now, starting on Monday. So, like I said, I'll lose a few days in there before due to weather, but it is what it is. I always tell people, if you're looking to catch a big dolphin, you got to try some different things and some different strategies. And that goes with anything out there as far as mutton snappers go, groupers, all that kind of stuff. Wahoo, especially wahoo. Use my new courses to develop some new strategies out there, some new fishing techniques so you can fill the gaps use when I say the gaps. So you got small schoolies here right now. You sick of catching them? Then do something else. Learn how to do something else. That's what the courses are there for. And the courses are meant to help you get better. They're meant to help you get better. That's what they're there for. I wish this stuff would have been available to me when I first started, okay? But it wasn't. So I'm making it available to you guys a little at a time. So I just released, I've got 3 courses out now, and I've got a lot more planned, a lot of stuff you've never seen before. They're going to be really good, I promise you guys that. So I've got a chum ball one that's available. I pretty much share my exact ingredients that I use in my chum ball mix. The next one I have is a bridle system for long leaders where you can remove the weight with ease. This is perfect. It's just an awesome way to take the weight off a long leader and reel the fish to the boat with no problems without handling a long leader, which sucks. And the last one I just did was how I show you exactly how I rig double ballyhoo, like a double hook ballyhoo. I made it super easy for you guys. So a lot of guys complain about buying store-bought ballyhoo or the ballyhoo soft. Well, you just pick out your own ballyhoo and rig them yourself. I made it available to you guys. I show you guys exactly how to do it. And one thing about that double rigged ballyhoo is why I did it now is that, first of all, I priced it only at $10, but that price is going to go up the closer we get to wahoo season. I guarantee it. So I put it out there to the guys that are really into practicing and take that time at the dock when they can't fish or at home, stuck at home because it's windy or they can't go fishing or something. Is that all you got to do is get some ballyhoo out and you guys start practicing that rig. I guarantee you're going to have it perfected before this fall, and you will not have to buy another rigged ballyhoo. That's how good this video is. So the guys are like, now it makes sense. Now we know how you do it right. Now you know how you get that hook sealed. So there's just lots there. So I'm super excited about that little video because it's going to change a lot of people's lives, and it's going to put a lot more fish in the boat, along with that bridle one. That bridle one is like, whew. So my next course I'm going to do, I got a bunch of them planned, but I'm going to show you guys some smaller stuff, and I'm also going to show you how I troll for black grouper without planers. So I'm going to show you that. And that has to be an on the water one, so I'm going to try to get that done here within the next few weeks when I have some time. That's going to be a longer one, so it does require me being out on the boat and all that good stuff. But if you get the bridle one, then you're a step ahead, so So you need to have what I have to make it work. But I'm going to show you guys exactly how to catch big black groupers on the bottom without planers, trolling sea witches, or any of that crap. So I'm going to show you how I do it in the dog days of summer, so without planers. So planer fishing can get to be a little complicated for some, and I know that, and it's quite the investment. So I do not do a lot of planer fishing for groupers. A lot of guys are really good at it, but I have another system that works for me in the Keys, and it might work for you in South Florida. I don't know. I guess you're going to have to find out. So you can find the courses at www.goodkarmafishingtackle.com. Again, that's www.goodkarmafishingtackle.com. You go to the front page, and then you're going to see a collection actually, that's called courses with me holding the black grouper. Click on that, and you're going to see the courses in there. Just select from it. Then you simply, you have to pay for the course, and then the video comes up for you. So I think the Chumball one's a file download, but I may have changed that. But anyways, the other ones are, pretty easy to view. So if you have any problems when you purchase it, give me a call. We'll fix it, and we're all good. Okay, so back to the fishing report here. Like I said, hot mangrove snapper bite, hot, hot, hot. My absolute favorite bait for mangrove snappers, believe it or not, is not pilchards. It's either chumballing to cover up you got to get the line covered up for those fish, especially the large ones. They are very line shy. So you can use that chumball mix that I sell as far as the how-to stuff, and then you can make your own, save yourself a ton of money. You got to use it. You can use that as slop to cover up your line, or you can make chumballs out of it. It's just a great recipe, but that works very well for mangrove snappers. Very well, extremely well actually. And then, but the best live bait, I think, personally, is cigar minnows for those fish. They go crazy for them. So a lot of you guys know this, but this is my fishing tip for you guys today, okay? Big vermilion snappers love cigar minnows. Love them. Now, you could probably buy some freaking dead cigar minnows and use them for deep drop bait and still crush them. But if you want to catch those really big jumbo vermilion snappers that you're seeing, your best bet is a live cigar minnow. Go back into my pictures, look at my big vermilion snappers that I catch. Guys, those weren't on chicken rigs. Those were on live cigar minnows, okay? Live cigar minnows. Not dead cigar minnows, live. And we also caught some big yellow eye snappers mixed in, because they're mixed in with those giant Burmese. So something for you guys to be aware of. Some of you guys know it, some of you guys don't. But if you really want to step up your vermi game, live cigar minnows. Okay? There you go. One last tip. I found this old piece of paper, and sometimes tips come from crazy spots, but I decided to share this with you guys today as a thank you for listening to the podcast for almost 2 years. Melinda and I announced something here coming up. We got some top secret stuff I can't share, but some cool stuff. So I got this old piece of paper here, and it's from a kid I used to know. He's no longer in the Keys because he got in trouble. So I guess you guys can do the math. But he used to dive, and he gave me a note on the Queen of Nassau, which is a public number, no secret. It's off Alligator Light. That wreck holds giant hogfish. Giant hogfish. So the the best way to catch those hogfish off those wrecks is you got to chum the bottom. You get one of those chum baskets, weight it down, chum them out of there. Those fish will come off of there, and try to catch them with squid. Those fish love white squid, man. Hogfish love white squid. A lot of you guys don't know that, but they do. And I catch a lot of big hogfish on white squid. But everybody knows they like shrimp, so I don't need to tell you guys that. Shrimp and crushed crab. You can buy it, some blue crabs, and crush them up. Use that because they like that scent. They go nuts for it. Some of the fish I'm catching in the deep water right now, they're loaded with baby stone crabs, so just another thing. And they're loaded with a lot of those fish are loaded with crabs. To be honest with you, they're not loaded with pilchards or anything else. They're eating crabs, small stonies. They're puking them up, and that kind of stuff. But that's a little tip I wanted to share with you guys. And guys, I heard that the sharks are really bad. So I'm hearing that they're bad on the mangrove spawn areas down by Alligator. So just keep that in mind. And I just got off the phone with a buddy, and he got sharked up pretty good in about 80 foot of water today. So lost a big grouper. Just had the head for evidence, but the big bull shark got it. That sucks. But summer's here, man, and sounds like those sharks are here with it. Now, hope you guys enjoyed those little nuggets. I got to go. Guys, follow me on Instagram. Find out what I'm catching. My Instagram is Good Karma Sportfishing _FL_keys. The private Facebook group, get involved. See some of those kick-ass fishing reports. It's the Good Karma Sportfishing Podcast. You got to fill out the rules, guys. Some guys are telling me that you can't see them on the app. Well, if they're not on the app, you got to use a computer. Sorry. So I got to have an email address. No, I don't sell your information, so don't worry. And I got to see that you guys are agreeing to the rules. So phones are great, and somebody's telling me that you can't get to the rules. But if you really want to get involved with the group, you got to use a good old computer. Pull it up on your Facebook group and agree to it. Oh, yeah, make sure you check out my website, www.goodkarmasportfishing.com. You can learn a little bit more about me there. Download my ebook. That's all I got for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, anytime you're fishing, it's all good. And most importantly, leave the small fish for the boat behind you. Thanks, guys.